Hello and welcome back for an episode of WETOK podcast. I'm Angel Jensen, your host, and it's always exciting for me to get to talk to my people about whatsoever is going on in the industry. Well, my guest for today is one of those multi-talented people. He introduced himself as a dancer, a photographer, and now a scout, So he's here with us today to tell us his story and tell us what's going on in his life and a little bit of catch up, innit? So, ladies and gentlemen, we talkers, we got Yos Clark in the studios today. How are you, brother?
Hello, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Sure. You feel a bit quiet, I don't know you like that, bro.
I mean, you have to, keep yourself composed sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm happy, bro. So, are you ready to talk, bro?
Yeah, we can talk.
Let's talk now. So, Yos Clark. No, by the way, did you tell me about the name Yos Clark? When I saw and I heard for the first time, I thought it was like a name you created for the art and everything. Do you want to tell us a story? Here we like stories, Yeah, compose this. You don't worry. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Yos Clark. Yos is Danish.
Oh,
basically.
Danish.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us, bro.
My
Okay.
family.
Yeah.
But they are not Danish.
Yeah, of course.
Basically, my dad gave me the name of someone who did well for the family.
That's good.
Yeah, so
Our African parents. isn't it?
exactly, like the kind of things. And
Yeah.
Clark is my mother's family name.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounded just better to more stage ready
Yeah.
to have Yos Clark.
And the combo is Yos Clark.
Exactly.
That's a good one, to be
Whereas
honest.
the other one is quite long. So
We don't want to mention it here.
exactly. No government.
So how have you been doing, bro? I like asking that question.
Good.
Good.
I'm good.
I think the winter is kicking up gradually, so
Yeah.
So
I
how do you
think-
feel? Do you feel prepared for that?
No.
Not really.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I know. As a
Yeah.
good African man.
But I have a good coat, so
good. There we go. So
Yeah.
what do you mean? We don't have good ones?
I only know about mine.
That's all right, bro. So I got to know you. I mean, as a dancer. I mean, the first time I saw you, maybe on the internet and everything, it was a dancing. How did all that started? Did you get discovered? Sorry, or tell us story. You don't need
Yeah.
to talk too much. Bro.
I mean, we talk, so.
Well, yeah, you got a point. So let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So basically, I discovered ballet when I was 8 years old, and that was on TV, and I was really passionate about it. But as you know, in Africa, these are things that you don't really get to follow. And when you have a passion, you need like a parent who is going to really believe in you or have some money to, start anything. So I just kept the passion for myself and then started when I was 18 on my own. So as a self-taught, watching videos, dancing as I could.
Yeah.
And that got me onto some TV channels to explain my story.
Okay.
And got a ballet teacher as well who was giving me some classes from Skype, and got onto Africa's Got Talent.
Yeah,
The
I think I
team
remember.
surprised me.
I remember that side. That's where
Gen-
we started to know you. It was a little like that with like some low cut, like some fine low cut, like I will show the picture now on the screen, but people will get to see it, So yeah, so at that point you were rehearsing with like a teacher. I mean something through Skype at that time,
Yeah.
So that's why you started to develop the passion of like the dancing more. That
Yeah.
thing. So at that point, you wanted to pursue a career, or you just wanted to do it because you love it?
I wanted to pursue a career. I think ever since from what I can remember, I was always passionate about acting. I really loved Will Smith and things like that, and dance was just another avenue through Michael Jackson and things like that. So, and also in Ivory Coast, dance is quite present as well.
I can see that. Just give me a minute. It looks like you feel so composed. Just push the microphone a little bit towards you. No, towards your mouth so that it will hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
And try and talk to the mic. I know you. No. Bring it up again.
Up.
Yeah. And look at me. And fix the camera. I said the camera. The microphone.
Like.
Yeah, good. It's fine. Don't spoil everything.
Like this.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I felt like I can't hear you properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry
Is
for
that better now?
interrupting you.
Let me
Yes.
wait.
That's good. So that things I can hear you properly.
Yeah, I think
Sorry
that's
guys,
better now.
but it's part of the podcast.
That's better now.
We are live.
And then it went from there really. So yeah, I was always trying to pursue this creative avenue,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit difficult in
A little bit
Africa.
difficult, you
And
know.
with ballet, I was sort of the only one really doing it
Mm-hmm.
publicly and known publicly. So um, it felt lonely at some point.
Maybe at that time, if we had like social network like the way we have now, maybe we would have grown up. But
Yeah,
I think you had your journey as well, you know.
yeah. I would say definitely TV helped
Mm-hmm.
because from there I got much more opportunities and also got people to discover what ballet was.
Okay.
So it made an impact just through TV. But now with social media, it's like in an instant, you just post a video and the world knows about you. So
So, a detail I want to know here. So you were just trained through Skype for the ballet, right? And through TV
yeah.
as well. I mean, personal training or didactic, that's what they say.
So
Or did you
basically,
go at the point? Did you go to a ballet school? No.
no, there was no real ballet school in Ivory Coast. There are
Okay.
some dance studios,
Yeah.
but you only get to learn the basics. And at first, I couldn't afford
Which ballet
really
school was
to.
that? Was it INSAC or anything? Or
No, I wanted to go to INSAC,
okay.
but INSAC doesn't really give you the
Yeah, the
level
full
that I
training
wanted.
at that
So
time. Yeah,
exactly,
exactly. Yeah.
and I think now it's still the same
Yeah.
actually.
Well,
But
anyway.
yeah, there were some other studios that were
Yeah.
giving some classes, and the classes were good. And I think that's what gave me even more courage and motivation to carry on.
So you didn't have like, I mean, you were not actually at that time. You were not really booked for job. You were just in a constant training or getting gigs. That's what you mean.
Yeah,
Or
getting gigs.
okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it went from there really. So I've done a lot of things actually back
Yeah.
there.
Do you remember some?
Um, Africa's no, well, Africa's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Dance for Mrs. Bédier,
Okay. The
at a
was it the former
former
first
president.
lady?
Yeah,
Innit?
first
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
And dance at a gala, charity gala, and what else? Went and danced for Abba Zayn.
Yeah, I mean,
He
that
is
one,
a
I know.
producer in Ivory
Anyway,
Coast.
that's all good.
Yeah,
But so
there
at
there
that
were a
time
lot of
you were a
things.
young Ivorian that just was like in the
Yeah,
flow of the move, like looking for opportunity
yeah,
and yeah, doing a lot of things just to like. So I believe you had a lot of challenges, yeah,
yeah.
during that period. Yeah, tell me about those challenges because I believe you're the first. One of the first young people that started ballet, like
Mm.
you said. So, how were people seeing you? Because I know ballet has like some moves that are a bit like,
Yeah,
very flowing and all that.
yeah.
Did you get at the point some judgment about that? Why does he want to dance ballet, or for you it was like I want to be that one that like bring ballet to a certain level
Mm.
and in my country.
I would say there was a bit of that, wanting to bring that to the country or,
Mm-hmm.
give it some sort of a name in the country. But at the same time, as I said, when I was 18, I didn't, well, 8 years old, I didn't even have the courage to talk about it because I knew the sort of, like, how it was being dealt with when you talk about ballet or anything that is meant to be feminine. And
Yeah.
so I never really get the courage to say anything to anyone. And when I was 18, even when I started, it was more of a, okay, I will practice at home.
Oh, have
And as
kids.
soon as I see someone coming, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh.
Don't look at me. And then one day my dad said to me, well, if you want to dance, then you need to,
Express
stop
yourself.
being afraid of what people are going to think. And I went on the street at a roundabout, danced there on my own.
Oh, well. So
Ballet.
there's nothing better
Yeah,
like having
so-
a
oh,
support from your dad. Did you cry at
literally.
that time?
Did I what?
Did you cry? How did you feel when your
Um,
dad told that? Because he felt that you were like kind of hiding,
I mean,
and when he told you, you felt more confident, isn't it?
I didn't really, but I think actually, no, it wasn't him who told me that. It was a woman who was living in the
Okay.
house. But my dad, because I shared the event, well, I made it as an event
Yeah.
on Facebook and shared the date, and he was the only one, and with another friend who
was
came.
it?
So they came there to just see me dance, and that moment was for me very, very special because
Oh.
I wouldn't have imagined him to come really.
Mhm.
And from that moment on, if you send me to buy bread, if you send me to
Yeah.
the market, I'm always dancing on my way
So
there.
I can imagine
Like
you.
literally, everybody was.
You guys, you
watching
can't
me.
imagine. I mean, here it feels a bit composed, but you really can't imagine. Anyway,
Well,
you probably know him on Instagram or on Facebook. I mean, he's the most dramatic guy. Anytime he's in the place, bro,
it's not drama.
I'm like,
it's just, yeah.
today you feel composed. Thank you for respecting me.
I have to. Let me. Let's. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. No, okay, good. So let's go for a break. Yeah, for those who know about the podcast, or for those who don't know about the podcast, feel free to follow on our Instagram page on WETOK.podcast, and don't forget to subscribe. Have you subscribed, bro?
Of course.
Of course.
If
you
we
know.
don't, who will?
So I'll catch you after that. Yeah, that little break. Yeah, let's drink a bit of water. Innit?
Yes.
Good.
WETOK podcast.
So, your arrival in the UK.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I remember when I was in back home in Abidjan, I was like just going to the shop, and I saw you. Like, Yos is doing what? So I believe at that period you were just getting ready to come to the UK. Why the UK? How did you find yourself here, bro?
I would.
Just tell us what we are supposed to know.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
As a French-speaking person from
Yeah.
a French-speaking country, I think it's always France that is the first destination,
Yeah.
or the US. But the UK was just like, I would say, a gift. It was meant to happen.
To be honest, I've never been the guy when we're in school. You know,
Mm.
I've never been the guy that was like I want to go to France. At the point, I just wanted to go to France because of the journalism studies, you know, and I had the opportunity. But after
Yeah.
that, everything changed. So, I've never been the guy to be like, you know, I've always loved that
Yeah.
Spanish tendency. You know?
Okay.
That's the thing. You
I
know,
would say,
but well, so you were not really the French cultured French guy. I want to go to Paris to like pursue the career. So the UK. What do you mean the UK just came like luck?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say,
That's cool, yeah?
because of ballet and having my teacher being French, I wanted to go to
Oh,
France for
obviously,
her
of course.
so that I could carry on
Of
with the training.
Mhm.
But the UK came through basically the British ambassador of Ivory Coast.
Okay.
And well, she saw me perform in Abidjan, and the producer of the show explained my story and how I got into ballet, and she was touched by it, and she found the scholarship for me
Oh.
to come here,
That's good.
and that's how it went. So it was meant to be me coming here in 2017. But
Impressive. The destiny says
yeah,
nope.
the destiny said no. You know, when you have those we call it bad juju or things like that,
the
like
juju.
you announce things too early and then people are like, okay.
So do you really believe in that one?
I mean,
Sometimes you feel. I mean,
sometimes.
there is like a general quote. Like I mean, in my work, because I've noticed. Like I don't know if I really noticed, but sometimes
Yeah.
it's good to keep a bit things a little bit private.
Yes.
Because there's something we call maybe not juju, but
Not
bad
juju, but
energy.
exactly.
So sometimes you just keep it, you know, a little bit like close to
Yeah.
yourself and work on it.
Yeah.
And when everything is accomplished, you bring it
Then
out.
you can
So
bring it out.
coming back to that, because you told people that you are going
It's
to
not
go.
even that I told people.
Oh, the parents.
Basically, there was basically, yeah.
I see.
That's my British now.
Basically, yes, please let's bring it out.
So basically, there was a BBC interview that
Okay.
was made on that,
Ah, yeah, I remember.
and I had to. What's this? Oh no! Stop! Don't do it. This thing is playing.
Oh, really?
Music. Yeah.
Okay, can you
Shut up.
we'll stop the music later. You want to disturb us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So basically,
Mhm.
we had the BBC interview,
Mhm.
and the whole news of me going to the UK was announced through that.
Oh,
And because that was BBC Africa, every single person in Abidjan
so
or
that-
in the other countries around knew about the whole thing.
Mhm.
So in a way, it might have affected it. I don't know. It might
Mhm.
not, but there
maybe
were
it wasn't the right time.
exactly. And also, we were waiting for the school to get like a sponsorship
Exactly.
for visa and things like that. So it didn't happen.
That's what I don't understand about those schools as well. You know,
Yeah.
when they don't want to give a sponsorship, they will just announce it on the news just for the good name of the channel. And later, when the person, the concerned person, want to just go to like follow up. Oh, wait, we are waiting for that. We're
Yeah.
waiting for this signature and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was all out of good intentions.
Breath.
Yeah.
So let's see. So
But yeah, I came in
so
2020.
You came in 2020.
Well,
Was
2018.
Was it 2018 in the
Yeah.
UK? Isn't it?
Yeah, in
So
the
before
UK.
pandemic,
Before pandemic,
So-
did 6 months, went back to Abidjan.
and we came back.
And
That's why I
when
met
we
you in
met.
Abidjan. So when
Yeah.
we came back, so
Yeah.
you came like in the after pandemic or during the pandemic, somehow out towards
That
the
was
end
what,
of the pandemic.
2019, 2020. I did a year in Abidjan.
Okay.
And I think that was near the end.
We call it l'année
of my
sabbatique.
stay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was still waiting for visa.
Of
really.
course, I know. I know
And,
that process, yeah.
And then came here, COVID.
So how did you experience the COVID here? I heard it was bad, bro.
It was bad.
We were chilling in Cape
I-
Town. Yeah.
It was really, really bad.
Yeah, it was bad in the whole world, but in Cape Town, whoa, bro. Yeah. You can't imagine. I think my next guest will talk about it, you know.
Lucky you. I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
so you came during the COVID period. You where were you? Were you in London or
No, I was in the north of England, Warrington.
Warrington?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was in.
So how was the experience? It wasn't too much like London,
Yeah.
but it was a bit, you know.
I remember the
out
first
of-
time.
yeah.
The first time I saw a black person, I was
Mhm.
like, "Hello!"
You were so happy. I believe,
Literally,
you know.
because in the whole school it was full of white. In the
Mhm.
whole town it was full of white. The first time I was at the bus stop, there was an old lady who literally grabbed a bag while I was like with my AirPods or headphones,
Yeah, stereotype,
dancing to music.
Yeah.
I was just like enjoying myself, and she felt like I was coming for her bag,
Oh really?
and I was like, so the first time I saw like a black person, I was so happy.
Oh. So you went during the COVID. You were
Yeah.
like everything was like kind of like sloppy, crampy, and I believe the winter year was whack.
Yeah.
You know, so I believe that's where you started doing photography or thinking about doing photography.
Yeah, I would say photography.
Because let's
was
say your photography like inspiration started at that period,
not
isn't it? Just correct me or
not
tell me
really.
about that.
Not really. I
Uh-huh.
think with the photography, it started with dance. When I
Okay.
started dancing,
It was low key.
yeah,
I
I was
see.
taking pictures of myself, so putting the
Okay.
camera on self-timer, taking pictures and posting them on Facebook,
Mhm.
and that's what got me my dance teacher.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And yeah, through there, kept doing it. Bought a first camera, came to Abidjan in 2019,
Mhm.
started taking pictures of dancers at
Mhm.
the school, taking pictures of events, so last Sunday, for example, and then went from there, started taking pictures of other models as well. And from that moment, that's where,
Started discovering life,
Yeah.
getting the love of. But so somehow the pandemic helped you at least build certain confidence
yeah,
in the photography and all that.
definitely.
Yeah.
But I did so much stuff with my,
I know, right?
yeah, when I was in the north, like a lot of
we'll get to see it here.
dance
you know,
photography.
in the display and all that.
Yeah.
So good. Now you are a scout, Yos Clark. Come
Yeah.
on. And I think it makes sense when I look at the you know the way dance photography, putting the camera in front of himself, looking at that and looking for beautiful, looking for something. So now you're a scout. How far? Like the Nigerians say, how far? How did you get to that?
I would say
Yeah,
it just landing on me.
It landed on you.
Yeah, because back then I liked modeling,
Mhm.
and I did try modeling myself back home. I was even like going to casting in heels and everything.
Impressive.
And got
In
job.
home.
Oh, home.
Were
indeed.
you getting
But
the casting? Were you getting picked
Oh, I was
at that time?
I got a
Oh,
show.
really?
Literally
Okay,
did a
no
show,
problem.
and
I see.
it went
Okay.
really, really well because
Okay.
I had the taste to make it tasteful,
Mhm.
like the way I would walk and everything. So that's the thing. With home, you have to be really, you have to know your audience
Yeah.
in a way, and I think that's what I knew, and it went really, really well. Everybody enjoyed the show really, but that's yeah.
Okay. You know,
Sheriff was an inspiration for scouting.
for scouting for you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to that just after
Yeah.
the break, okay? Let's leave Sharif for you. Sharif will catch you after the break, you know, yeah? I'll catch you guys, yeah?
WETOK podcast.
At what point did you decide to say, let me be a scout? What was the idea at the back? Was it just for fun or were you just looking for a job? Yeah, because also, let's say in the UK, you came as a dancer, you came in adventure. That's how I call it. So
Yeah.
you were like willing to just put your hands and express all your talent everywhere you go. So since you maybe got the eye also as a photographer and you're into the art and dancing, so maybe you felt like, okay, let me just try and experience that side of the creativity. Is that what, or you really wanted to be a scout? Because I mean, who even says I want to be a scout for
Literally.
life? That's the thing. You know?
That's the
So
thing.
tell me, yeah.
But I feel like some people do now because of the content that I create. Like a lot of people are more interested into the professional, you know.
Yeah.
But it just started out as because I scouted a model called Samuel Eli.
Lily.
Exactly.
Yo,
And-
little. Yeah.
yeah. And
It's a big
Samuel
boy now, isn't he?
is
Shout out to
like,
Ellie. He's doing it. This boy has been booking back to back, innit?
like he's everywhere.
We're happy for
Everywhere.
him. That's
So
what we wish.
basically in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
I met Sheriff.
Mhm.
Well, 2019, I met Sheriff
Mm-hmm.
and realized like he was doing quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And at a party, I saw Samuel.
Okay.
I was taking pictures at that party, so that was last Sunday again.
Is it that Sunday?
Yeah.
No, not that. Not where we met. And you
No,
took that
not
picture.
that, not
No.
that one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Mhm.
yeah, and then I was taking some pictures of him dancing, and I realized that
Got
he
potential.
has potential. He has the height, the face, and everything. So I was like, okay, seeing that I'm coming to the UK, maybe let's see if I can do anything to help.
Yeah.
Because you
Like
know,
a good brother. Isn't it? But at that
exactly.
time, you guys were friends, or were
At
just
that
like
time, we were not friends.
just
We
cool
didn't even
people?
know each
Okay.
other. So
Okay.
from there, took some pictures, came to the UK. There was COVID, so
You see,
things didn't
you
happen.
know, when something's so
Yeah.
yeah, I will let you continue.
Things didn't happen,
Nothing
and
happened?
then when I came back to Ivory Coast in 2021, Melly from the Hunt Management,
Mhm.
Melly Tiako, she opened a mother agency,
Mm-hmm.
and I introduced Samuel to her, and she signed him, and now he is on this wild journey.
Yeah, and he's doing actually
Yeah,
very well.
And
That's good. Yeah.
yeah. So from there, seeing how well he
Yeah.
was
From
doing,
there, the
I
scouting
was
thing
like,
starts like being
okay.
like, you know,
yeah,
going on and on. So
exactly.
recently, sometimes I watch your live on
Mm.
TikTok when.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because I see a lot of people that like get interest in the way you're scouting, and you have a specific way of scouting. You have a process a process you're going through when you're scouting that I find actually amazing because of the way you are yourself.
Mm.
Do you think that one is getting you to get more people on board, or that one is making people to come to you?
I would definitely say that social media helps, because having some viral videos and things like that, that definitely brought traction to like traffic to me. So people messaging me about wanting to get scouted, even people from America, because most of the time I feel like most of my videos go there first. And yeah, so it makes it easier, but also it's difficult because not everybody can be a model.
So getting back to that question now,
Yeah.
what is this? Who is a scout? What is scouting for you now? Good. Please,
What is
let's speak
scouting
English
for
now.
me now? Good
Yeah,
Lord.
because is everybody okay? Can everybody be a scout?
Not really.
Good.
So,
So not you will you will say the not and you did it really little.
yeah.
Good.
So
Why
not
not?
Why
now?
not? Because you need to have the eye for it,
Mm-hmm.
and also most of the time, well, I would say when I started with Samuel, it was just like maybe luck.
Yeah,
So anybody
Let's
can
not forget
be
that
lucky.
we've got some people also when you see them, bam. I mean, you don't need to just
Exactly.
like they are just there. Like,
They are just models.
They are models.
Exactly.
you
so
know,
they
so
just need
maybe for
the
someone it was a
introduction.
little bit easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, for
when
others-
I started
Mhm.
taking that seriously, in the first week working with the agency I work for now, I was like, it took me, I would say, a week or two to get what the agency was after,
Mhm.
and then from there it went on.
So I would say there's kind of like I'm trying to summarize that
Mm.
as a scout there's a process. First of all, the audience. What are the kind of models you're after?
Mhm.
Their look and their faces,
Mhm.
and you go for that. So
Mhm.
and so when you go for hunting. So when
Mm.
you go for hunting, you're like, okay, I'm looking for. There may be a day when you say I'm looking for this specific profile, maybe a white.
You know what?
Or
I've never
sometimes-
really thought of any of that.
But sometimes
ever since.
I'm trying to.
I mean,
put,
some people.
if you're
yes.
writing a book,
Some
that's
people,
what. So
yes.
I'm trying to understand because I'm
Yeah.
not a scout.
Mm.
Though I know who is who and what is
Yeah.
what. You get it. So, but when you get up, you wear your dresses, and we'll talk about it. I won't leave you on that dresses because you wear your dresses. You go. Okay. Oh, so when you spot someone, what's your approach? You especially.
How tall are you?
The drama. Are you
Yes.
sure they don't run away with the way
Some
you're
some
asking them?
people do.
Of course.
Some people do, especially when I have my big Balenciaga
Come on.
glasses on.
I will show you guys a picture of him
But it-
scouting. Sometimes it's like, what? The guys
But-
coming with a whole, come on.
You have to, because some people, when I dress like
A
let's
normal-
say a normal person,
They don't
because
believe.
I'm black,
Yeah.
it's already a struggle sometimes. So they want, especially with glasses on, it would
With
be a
glasses
struggle.
on, I mean, the glass, I mean,
No, but not these.
I mean, like
it's
yeah.
just intimidating for some people, especially if you have someone staring at you. Whereas if I wear either a dress or a nice coat or anything that is like screams fashion,
Oh, of course, yeah.
then
I mean, makes sense.
they are all like, they want to compliment you, And
At the same time, you take advantage.
Exactly.
So is it like,
when you're approaching them, they're like, oh yes.
so it's
tell
like
me everything.
so it's like a placement for you,
Exactly.
and again, it
Yeah.
should be like that. But okay, since you started that, like that style, that look that you have when you are going to scout, let's talk about it. I've some times ago I've seen a post of you, or a story of you on your, I think it was a story time when you were talking about, like, people were judging you about the way you are dressing when you're scouting, and there's a positive aspect and a negative aspect.
Yeah.
The positive is like, some for people that have maybe the sense of fashion, they will say, oh, it looks approachable, they will give you a compliment, and they will say, oh, it looks good, so it makes an easy way for you to talk to the people.
Yeah.
But for another group of people, you look a bit intimidating, you look a bit scaring, you are just getting into them.
Yeah.
You know, because tell us about that. I think it was in Soho or anything.
Yeah, it was in
no,
Soho.
Maybe the one in Soho was like the La Goutte Café débordé de
Exactly.
vase.
That was the
You
cherry
know.
on top.
You know, so
It
tell
was-
us about
yeah.
that, quickly.
I would say that one in particular was a little bit wild because the person that I was trying to scout is from a Muslim family. So that was difficult because they already have some judgment on almost everything. And he had the face, he had the height, but I feel like if it was just him, he would have listened to me. But
What
because
makes you
he
think
had
that?
his brothers, sisters, and everything, they were pressing him to go. So I gave him a card and everything, but still never got.
So you don't think that is the way maybe you were
It's-
dressed? If you're dressed like a
I
normal
don't
guy like
think
me,
so,
for example.
because for me, when you're living in London, you're exposed to everything and
Yeah.
anything. So I wouldn't say if I was coming to, harm someone, I would understand. But I am just coming and giving you a compliment. That's one thing, because scouting as well is giving someone a compliment.
Yeah.
Whether they take it or not,
Yeah.
it is still a compliment. So all you have to do is just take it and do something with it.
So
'Cause
on
you
a
have to
on a judgment, like on a balance,
Yeah.
how many people you got? Let's say you dress like a normal, like me, like, or maybe the way you are like that, and it's true that sometimes you're pushing a little bit, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to remove
So
my
let me
whole-
say
you
it's
know.
fine, but sometimes sometimes when you know something, when you know what is your problem, sometimes
Yeah.
try and just work around it. So let's say when you are dressing over dramatic and you're dressing a little bit normal, what are the chances for you to get someone, or what are the chances for someone to be open to you?
I would say it depends, because not every day for a scout is the same.
Okay.
So on a normal day, I would go out there and not find anyone, or I would find someone, but that person wouldn't want to stop, or I would find someone who is now into it. So most of the time it's the guys. So black guys, I have to name a community. Black guys, they would be like, yeah, bro, that works.
That
But
works.
for
But
the white ones,
I've seen you scout a lot of white nice figures, isn't it?
for
Yeah?
the white ones with their parents, that doesn't work, because most
okay.
of them are like, no, let's run away. So
okay.
it really depends on the demographic, like who you're approaching.
Okay, but on an average, how many, let's say, black or white boys you've scouted?
It's easy.
With the black
and-
boys?
No, it's easy to
With the-
find white people.
Is it because of, like, I mean, also career? I mean, not career, like, sometimes it's like demand,
Yeah.
because also
I mean,
you have
not
to
really
have like a lot of
demand.
like diversity in your scouting, because clients are
Yeah.
not only for black or for white, so sometimes create the
Yeah, but also the way the fashion world is built is with the white community as a. I don't want to
What do you
name
mean? Be
names.
careful, man.
It's like
People will get on you.
don't put me in
People
trouble.
will get you. Hey, that's okay.
I would say
Nowadays
it's,
small
it's
thing.
more favorable
What
for
do
the
you
white
mean?
community.
What do you mean by it's small?
It's
favorable
open
for
to
them?
everybody,
Of course,
but
but
there's
more white people. You prefer?
yeah, and
scouting?
also we are in Europe, so you're not.
What do you mean?
No, but you're not going to you're not going to expect to see
Of course,
yeah way
of course.
more diversity.
No, I prefer you
in,
to say as a scout, like, you go according to the demand, please. Yeah,
according
because
to the not really. I don't go according because even
Because
the,
recently,
the demand
I mean,
is diverse.
yeah.
Like as a scout, I would go out there if I see someone, no matter the race.
Of course,
I
also-
will stop them.
Yeah.
So,
But
and if you look the part,
without thinking, on an average,
Yeah.
have you got in your?
I don't think
You don't think more
I
white
don't-
boys?
I I would say in my scouting, I have more white people
Okay.
but it's not because I want to have
No, of
more
course,
white
of course.
people.
It's the
So,
job you're doing.
exactly.
You're not
When
here to do
out there,
diversity thing. You're just selecting what can bring you the
exactly.
money, isn't it?
When you're out
Who's
there,
talented
what
as
you
well.
see, you stop.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. Like, sometimes I would go to a city where I know, okay, there's a big community, like a black community or Indian community,
Mhm.
and then you end up not finding anyone or
Okay.
stopping people, but they wouldn't even let you talk to them.
Okay.
So in those cases, all you can do is just
So,
look for.
has anybody been rude to you while you were trying to approach them?
Yes, someone said "fuck off" to me
That-
in Brighton.
This is the classic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Fuck
I
off.
was like,
Okay.
and I said, "Excuse me,"
Fuck off.
literally. Like,
Okay.
at least listen to me. And that's the thing. I feel like in the UK or in London, people, when you approach them, they think, "Oh no, that person is going to ask me for money, so I don't want to listen."
No, but with the way you're
even if I
looking,
was,
no.
that's the thing
listen,
that frustrates me as
no,
well
no, no,
the
no,
most,
no.
because the way I
Listen,
look.
Me, I have a point on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe the way you look, of course,
Yeah.
you even
Do I scream like
no,
I
no,
want
no, no.
money
You know,
from people?
even no. The way you look is very like maybe fashionable
Yeah.
in some extent, and
Yeah.
it's very eccentric as well.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's a judgment about the style. So they're definitely not for money for sure.
No,
but
trust me, the money part, yes.
with then you have
Exactly,
to check
with
then,
my Balenciaga, with my expensive coat,
We never
with
know.
everything, and these shoes, everything.
There are different
they
levels,
still-
bro. That's why I said not all the burgers are not on the street, bro. So, but
I want
to be
do
honest,
such a thing. I am flabbergasted, shocked.
so people ever
outraged.
think that you, no, are you sure for money? No, I
Yeah.
don't think, or maybe you
I
have
mean-
it in your mind.
No, it's not that I have it in my mind. I see people on the street. When you're on the street, you see how people react to
Wow.
those people who work for knife crime and things like that. People don't want to listen to them. And when I approach people and say, "Excuse me," because that's the same line as well that those people use. "Excuse me, can I have a minute of your time?" When I say
So
the
maybe-
same, being black, it's like, "Oh no, we don't have time."
You have to change your approach.
So,
brother.
but how though?
That's the
I'm
thing.
not going to come and be like. That's why I went for "How tall are you?" Because at least that
Straight.
is direct. You're going to
Yeah.
answer it.
But the thing is that as well. But I mean, it could be a bit awkward when someone comes. How tall are you? But definitely, you know, so that person is up to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
But most people answer it,
Mm-hmm.
and some others, like very few, walk away. But most of the time, it's effective.
Mhm.
And then I build up onto the surprise. So how tall are you? How old are you? And then they start wondering why. And then I
Exactly.
drop the bomb that I scout.
And-
And then you see the reaction on their face. They are really happy
They're
to
really
hear
happy.
that.
Yeah.
So
But have you got in a position where the person you're scouting
mhm.
wants to be a model, but maybe because it's underage, the parent are like giving an interjection, like they don't want.
yeah,
Okay,
like
you got
most
a lot
of
of
it,
cases.
it does happen a lot.
Okay.
And I think it's not just me. All scouts or all agencies are
Okay.
facing the same issue. This industry, I would say, feeds on youth.
Okay.
So eventually, for high fashion stuff, you're going to end up scouting people who are 16, 15 sometimes, and they have the height, they
Yeah,
have the
exactly.
look. So
And they
it's
grow
more
fast,
of keeping them in your books until they get to 18 to start working. And yeah, so
Because
most parents are
the
a little
process
bit
also of
cautious.
like doing the babysitting, if I can call it that way,
Yeah.
like when they're a bit young, like trying to like prepare them to the industry.
Yeah.
How do you find it?
It's fun.
It's
Like
fun.
we organize workshops.
I mean,
for
I believe
them.
it's not only you. You have a team as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So I work for an agency called PRM Agency,
Okay,
and
shout out.
generally we do organize workshops with those kids, and we teach them how to walk, how to present themselves, how to act like the industry wants.
Okay.
And yeah, so being comfortable in their skin, because when you're going to be out there in the casting, you're on your own. We are not going
Yeah,
to be
sure,
there
of course.
holding your hand, so you need to be prepared for the
Looking
world.
at the last the industry, of course. Looking at the last fashion week that happened.
Mhm.
How's your point of view about the way things has been done in terms of like, because I was talking to people differently. Okay, let me rephrase the question, because nowadays the average
Don't get me cancelled.
No, you
Cancellation.
can never be cancelled. I mean,
I will cancel
you've
them
seen
first.
you've seen the last fashion show. Was it Paris, isn't it?
London,
London, yeah.
Milan, Paris, yeah, New York as well.
When I believe you watched, how was this time around? How was things going in terms of modeling? Do you think that have you got some of your people part of the show
Well,
of any
not.
any shows? Not so much.
I would say yes. One of the girls from PRM,
Mhm.
Holly Farmer,
Yeah.
and obviously Samuel was everywhere.
Okay.
As he's not my.
So the most
going to be,
important,
but
yeah, the most important is like just to have like even one or two. So I know you guys are going
Yeah.
through the struggle and it's a frustrating time, right?
It is frustrating when you don't have when you know that you've scouted good people and they could be on a show and then
So
you don't
what for
see
you?
them.
What should be the reason? You see, I mean, actually, you guys are the one always bringing the new faces. So
I mean, that's also one thing that I always struggled with because for me, I get so attached with the people that I find
mm-hmm.
that it's difficult for me to know that they have so much potential. But with modeling, it takes time for you to, start blooming. It will take maybe a year for some people, or it could be in an instant for others. And me bringing someone new while the others are still looking for jobs, it's a little
Yeah,
bit,
that's why this job is funny
it's
because
a
it
bit
looks like
difficult.
you come like a fresh orange. They squeeze you a little bit, and when it's new, paf.
Yeah.
So because I mean, we're not going to debate about that, but there's also the fact that when you're a model, you have a period
Yeah.
of like yeah.
You have momentum.
Momentum.
You
so,
have to use
so
that
I believe you
momentum.
guys are preparing all the boys to
Yeah.
die and all that. But well, that's all good, bro. I'm happy to have you today.
Oh, thank
We
you.
can't finish all that today, but I'm happy. So, how do you see yourself in the next in yeah? Because you do a lot of things. Why don't you focus on only one thing? I hate
feel
that
like
question.
it's the struggle as well now because I'm like, okay,
You do everything.
Oh, I feel like I'm not dancing enough. Oh, I feel like I'm not doing a little much of
Because
photography.
you are a dancer.
Yeah.
No, the photography
That's
is
how
not
it
a problem.
started.
Because actually, I don't really introduce you as a photographer. Because usually when you take photography, is to scout or to bring out the beauty in something and to like yeah. This guy, since we have to shoot, but he doesn't want to shoot. Sorry, I was playing.
We are going to keep that off the record.
It says I can
Because
do.
one knows.
Yeah.
I've been chasing this guy.
So that is all good, bro. I'm very happy to have you today.
Thank
So we wish you all the best in everything. Please keep on dancing because that's where keep on dancing. You're still fit for it.
Yeah.
So I know it's a struggle, and yeah.
I mean, it's London. You have to find money. And I feel
it is what it is. You know,
yeah.
you can't keep on like. Sometimes you're scouting, but it's true. Scouting is kind of job you can get money out of it, which is not actually stable. So you have to.
I mean, mine is stable.
Okay.
And
good.
I think that's where I also got myself into a situation where I'm like, oh, you know what, maybe you shouldn't really dance much now because,
Bro,
But now I
you
feel
have to
like
dance,
I need
please.
to get back to dancing.
Dance.
The body
Okay.
is missing it.
Good. I'll finish that one with this game. This is a little book from.
Why is it black? Is it
funny
bad
enough.
juju?
Meanwhile, it's a good. Yeah. Meanwhile, it's a
Oh,
very good
dear.
book. We call it Le Petit Sacrifice.
It's a little sacrifice.
Exactly, the little sacrifice.
But sacrificing you.
I don't even know. So it's made by a good friend of us. His name is Mathis. I think you should follow the page on Instagram. Petit Sacrifice. Voilà, it's like a little sacrifice.
Okay.
And you translate it. Yeah, good. So sometimes this book got some answers to
Interesting.
your questions. So you will ask a question to yourself.
Okay.
That's probably a question that you really want to have an answer, and you will select and you would hear the page and you will keep it. Yeah. So
It's hard to think on the spot, but
yeah, I mean, if you want, you can tell us the question, but no, it's not necessary. But think about something that you really want to have an answer. Something deep, something. It could be like a relationship.
okay.
Yeah. It could be like professional wise. It could be like family. It could be like just yeah. You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Good. Are you ready? Please, you can't take the whole year for
let's.
for the question. Okay, you open the book and you check one. Yeah. Good. Thank you very much. And you can read the answer to us, please. When an African man says, then what's the answer? Read it.
Is this your lifestyle?
Good.
That's the question.
Aha! Question. Is this your lifestyle?
Well, I would say yes. It is.
Good. I mean, you know your answer.
I mean,
no. We don't need to know the question you asked,
okay.
but that's the it's a topic for you to explore and everything. So, Thank you guys for having us. That was WeTok Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel on WeTok the Podcast and also on Instagram. And yeah, again, that was us. That was Yos Clark on WeTok. And thank you for having us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow that page. Petit Sacrifice. Follow as well Yos Clark on the Yos.
Yeah, I need to grow these followers. So Yos Clark. Yeah.
Yos Clark and Yos.
And then you can find the others.
I mean everything
yeah,
we pop down the screen
bio.
and yeah, and I think I'll see you.
Fab.
We
Thank
talk.
you. We've talked.